Radio Udaan.
Radio Udaan. Radio Udaan. A flight of light. Radio Udaan. A flight of light. Radio Udaan. A flight of light.
Listening to
Radio Udaan,
A Flight of Life.
आप सुन रहे हैं रेडियो उड़ान द फ्लाइट ऑफ लाइफ, वर्ल्ड्स नंबर 1 इंटरनेट रेडियो स्टेशन ऑफ इट्स ओन काइंड। सुनते रहिए और एंजॉय कीजिए रेडियो उड़ान।
गुड इवनिंग फ्रेंड्स, दिस इज आरजे आशीष और मैं आ गया हूं लेके द नॉकआउट शो, अ स्पोर्ट्स बेस्ड शो। मेरे इस शो में होते हैं 5 सेगमेंट्स। सेगमेंट 1 बैक पास यानी कि लास्ट वीक स्पोर्ट्स न्यूज राउंड अप। सेगमेंट 2 मेरी कहानी, जिसमें मैं आपको हर हफ्ते एक स्पोर्ट्स पर्सनालिटी के बारे में बताऊंगा। सेगमेंट 3 जिसमें मैं शेयर करता हूं एक YouTube लिंक रिलेटेड टू स्पोर्ट्स। सेगमेंट 4 योर फेवरेट सेगमेंट यानी कि स्पोर्ट्स क्विज। और सेगमेंट 5 उड़ान का चौका, 4 सॉन्ग्स बैक टू बैक। तो आइए शुरू करते हैं द नॉकआउट शो बाय आरजे आशीष।
काश मेरे पास कोई ऐसा ब्रेल डिस्प्ले होता जिसे मैं अपने कंप्यूटर से भी कनेक्ट कर पाती, फोन से भी कनेक्ट कर पाती, आराम से अपने कॉलेज में नोट्स ले पाती और जब मन करता ई बुक्स भी ब्रेल में पढ़ पाती।
तो प्रॉब्लम क्या है? खरीद लो ना।
खरीद लूं? जानती भी हो ऐसा ब्रेल डिस्प्ले कितना महंगा आता है।
अरे तुम्हें नहीं पता, सक्षम अब हमारे लिए लेकर आया है इंडिया का पहला पोर्टेबल लाइट वेट ब्रेल डिस्प्ले, ब्रेल मी, जिसमें मार्केट में मिलने वाले बाकी ब्रेल डिस्प्ले के फीचर्स तो है ही, साथ साथ ये उन सभी ब्रेल डिस्प्ले से 10 टाइम्स ज्यादा सस्ता है।
क्या बात कर रही हो? 10 टाइम्स ज्यादा सस्ता? पर क्या ये सिर्फ इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज को ही सपोर्ट करता है?
नहीं नहीं, सिर्फ इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज को नहीं, करंटली ये मराठी, हिंदी, गुजराती और मलयालम में भी अवेलेबल है और जल्दी ही इसमें बाकी के रीजनल लैंग्वेजेस को भी ऐड कर दिया जाएगा। और तुम्हें ये जानकर और भी खुशी होगी कि इसकी बैटरी कम से कम 12 से 15 घंटे आराम से चलती है।
वाह, फिर तो ये ब्रेल डिस्प्ले मैं जल्द ही खरीद लूंगी। इसे खरीदने के लिए हमें क्या करना होगा?
इसे खरीदने के लिए या फिर और जानकारी पाने के लिए आप कॉल कर सकते हैं 011-424-11015 पर, या फिर विजिट कर सकते हैं सक्षम की वेबसाइट जो कि है www.saksham.org।
मैं तो अभी कॉल करने जा रही हूँ और आप भी ले सकते हैं अपना पोर्टेबल ब्रेल डिस्प्ले, ब्रेल मी।
तो शुरुआत करते हैं इस शो के सेगमेंट नंबर 1 से, यानी कि वीकली राउंड अप। Yuvraj Singh has called time on his international as well as IPL career, finishing up after 40 tests, 304 one-days and 58 T20s, in which he established himself as the best Indian all-rounder of his generation. An explosive batsman, useful slow left-arm bowler and dynamic fielder. The celebrated cricketer ended a career which spanned 19 years after he made his debut in the ICC Knockout Trophy in Kenya. Yuvraj has not been a part of the Indian team for quite some time and has been contemplating retirement from international cricket, and rumors are rife that he might pursue a career as a freelance cricketer in various ICC-approved foreign T20 leagues. He last played a test match for India in 2012 and featured in a limited over series in 2017. The 2011 World Cup hero said he had decided to move on while announcing his retirement at a press conference in Mumbai. He said, "Cricket has given me everything and is the reason why I stand here today." The explosive left-hander played 40 test matches and scored 1,900 runs at an average of 33.92. He played 304 one-day games. The 2011 World Cup hero scored 8,701 at the average of 36.55. He made 14 centuries and 52 50s, whereas he played 58 T20 matches and scored 1,177 runs with highest score of 77. He was born on December 12, 1981 in Chandigarh. In the press conference, he said, "After 25 years in and around 22 yards and after almost 17 years of international cricket on and off, I have decided to move on. This game taught me how to fight, how to fall, to dust myself off and get up again and move forward. I gave my blood and sweat to the game." I would be discussing more about Yuvraj, depicting his personal and career highlights in my next segment, that is Meri Kahani. Portugal added the inaugural National League title to their Euro 2016 triumph as Goncalo Guedes strike on the hour won an underwhelming final 1-0 against the Netherlands in Porto. The Dutch defensive pair kept Cristiano Ronaldo quiet, but Valencia winger Guedes proved the match winner as his shot had too much power for Jasper Cillessen in the Netherlands goal. The match had been billed as a showdown between Ronaldo and Van Dijk, but with the Dutch captain again rock solid at the back, Portugal's main threat came from midfield, with Bernardo Silva rightfully winning player of the tournament. The Indian football team will take on Tajikistan in the opening clash of the Intercontinental Cup scheduled to be held in Ahmedabad from July 7 to 18. After the first game on July 5th, India will meet North Korea on July 13, followed by match against Syria on July 16. Former world number 1 Maria Sharapova is set to return to the tour after accepting a wildcard entry at the Mallorca Open 4 months after undergoing surgery on her right shoulder. The Russian has not competed since she withdrew from a second-round match at the WTA St. Petersburg Ladies Trophy in January, and she skipped the entire clay court season. Roger Federer is left looking over his shoulder after Rafael Nadal took an astounding 12th French Open title at Roland Garros. The Spaniard close to within 2 Grand Slam victories of the 37-year-old Swiss when he saw off the game challenge of Dominic Thiem 6-3, 5-7, 6-1, 6-1 in 3 hours and 1 minute at Roland Garros. At 33, Nadal now has 18 majors to Federer's 20, and his most reliable supply of these precious commodities shows no sign of slowing up. In the women's section, Ashleigh Barty, who once hung up her tennis rackets in favor of cricket, won her maiden Grand Slam title after defeating Marketa Vondrousova 6-1, 6-3 in a dominant display. Today, as she glances at her Roland Garros trophy, Barty sits as world number 2, the highest ranking achieved by an Australian woman since Yvonne Goolagong in 1976. Neymar is expected to be sidelined for 4 weeks by the ankle injury that has ruled him out of the Copa America with Brazil, his club Paris Saint-Germain said. Two club doctors diagnosed his injury as a spasm of the lateral ligament in his right ankle, adding he would not require surgery and would instead receive conservative treatment. Neymar was ruled out of the Copa America after hurting himself during the 2-0 win over Qatar in a friendly. Indian men's football national team coach Igor Stimac has named central defender Anas Adiltodika in his list of 35 probables for the preparatory camp for the Hero Intercontinental Cup. The Blue Tigers will be camping at the Mumbai Football Arena in Mumbai from June 25th. Anas, who had announced his retirement from international football after the AFC Asian Cup UAE 2019, informed that he had received a message from Coach Stimac, after which he contemplated coming out of international retirement. He said, "Coach Stimac has shown his faith in me and it's my turn to repay him. Coach messaged me to join the upcoming camp. Honestly, I was taken aback. Later, Venki Bhai shared all details and I just cannot wait to join the camp. The respect I earned while playing for the national team is something which has pushed me to challenge myself again." The tournament will be held at the EKA Arena in Ahmedabad from July 7 to 19. Defending champions India began their campaign on the opening day against a strong Tajikistan on July 7, while DPR Korea and Syria being the other two teams in the four-nation competition. Every team will be playing each other once, with the top two advancing to the final. Austrian tennis ace Dominic Thiem wants to put his dispute with Serena Williams behind them, and he has got just the way to do it. Thiem jokingly offered to play mixed doubles with Williams at the Wimbledon or the US Open. At the Roland Garros last week, Thiem criticized Williams after being asked to move his press conference from the main interview room so she could go ahead of him after getting knocked out of the field. The Australian, ranked number 4 in the world, accused Williams of having a bad personality. Lewis Hamilton has said Sebastian Vettel knew what he was doing when he incurred the penalty that cost the Ferrari driver first place at the Canadian Grand Prix. Hamilton won despite finishing behind Vettel after the stewards penalized the German by adding 5 seconds to his time in the race. Hamilton believes they were right to do so, while Vettel was adamant the decision was symptomatic of the sport having taken the wrong direction with rules that are too stringent. Vettel had led from pole, closely pursued by Hamilton. On lap 48, Vettel lost the rear of his car going into a turn. He was forced to cut across the grass and rejoin the track, while Hamilton attempted to go past him on the outside of the corner. The Mercedes driver was pushed wide and had to brake to avoid an accident. Vettel took the flag, but Hamilton was close enough to ensure he was awarded the win. The Indian wicketkeeper Rishabh Pant is joining the Indian team as cover for the injured Shikhar Dhawan in England as they prepare for their upcoming matches in the World Cup. The Indian team management for now will be monitoring Dhawan's recovery, and if they feel it is not going according to plan, then the BCCI will officially request the ICC for a replacement. Pant, whose omission from the original squad became a topic of heated debates given his stupendous form in the past 1 year, will join the side in Manchester ahead of the clash against Pakistan on Sunday. The BCCI in a statement said, Team India opening batsman Dhawan is presently under the observation of the BCCI medical team. the team management has decided that Dhawan will continue to be in the England and his progress will be monitored. Dhawan sustained an injury on the back of his left hand in the region between the index finger and thumb during the league match against Australia. It was also learned that Pant will not officially be a part of the squad and won't have dressing room access on match days and will be travelling separately with pacer Khalil Ahmed. After disappointment of not qualifying for Olympics 4 years back, the Indian archery men's team secured the 2020 Tokyo Games quota after reaching the quarterfinals of the World Championships in Netherlands. The trio of Atanu Das, Tarundeep Rai and Praveen Jadhav defeated Canada 5-3 in last 16 to book the spot. This was for the first time after 2012 London Olympics that Indian men could secure a team quota. They had failed to qualify for Rio Games 3 years back and had an individual entry in Atanu Das, who had lost in the pre-quarterfinals. Cancer hit badminton star Lee Chong-wei announced his retirement, ending a brilliant career in which he collected a sweat of honors but never won a world or Olympic title. Lee, who spent a total of 348 weeks as world number 1 but lost 6 world and Olympic finals, wept as he called it quits months after suffering a cancer scare. He said, "My decision to retire is a heavy one. I really loved this sport, but it is a demanding sport. I thank all Malaysians for the past 19 years." And he unfolded his story in tears. Lee, a father of 2, was diagnosed with early stage nose cancer last year and after intensive treatment in Taiwan said he was keen to play again. But he has not trained since April, and after missing a series of self-imposed deadlines to return to competition, his hopes of being eligible for next year's Tokyo Olympics were remote. The 3-time Olympic silver medalist said he now wanted to rest and spend time with his family and even take his wife on a honeymoon, a trip that has been delayed since their marriage in 2012. Lee's unsuccessful attempt to capture Malaysia's first ever Olympic gold medal, reaching 3 consecutive finals, were followed avidly by his fans, as was his long-running rivalry with Chinese superstar Lina Dan. His last shot at the Olympic title at the Rio 2016 ended in disappointment and lost out to Chen Long in the final. He announced his retirement by saying, "I have no regrets. More important is my health. The decision to retire is very tough. I really love this sport, but it is a demanding sport. I thank all Malaysians for the past 19 years."
अगर चोट आसानी से लगे तो मदद भी आसानी से मिलनी चाहिए। इसलिए अब से सागवान की बोतल आती है नेत्रहीन सहायक ब्रेल मार्किंग के साथ।
Samarthanam Trust for the Disabled. Walking by and for persons with disabilities. Impact thousands of persons with disabilities since 1997. Creating new opportunities for employment, education and skill development through the training courses. Samarthanam Trust for the Disabled, backbone of Indian blind cricket team, loves nature and preserving it. Working in 6 states with more than 500 employees, making persons with disability financially and economically stable. For more info, log on to www.samarthanam.org or you can send mail to support@samarthanam.org or info@samarthanam.org. Samarthanam Trust for the Disabled dreams and works towards providing an inclusive society to persons with disability.
अब बारी है सेगमेंट नंबर 2 की, यानी कि मेरी कहानी। द नॉकआउट शो के सेगमेंट नंबर 2 मेरी कहानी में मैं आरजे आशीष आपका स्वागत करता हूं। आज हम बात करेंगे एक बेहतरीन इंडियन लेफ्ट हैंडेड क्रिकेटर युवराज सिंह के बारे में। युवराज सिंह जिन्होंने अभी हाल ही में वनडे इंटरनेशनल टेस्ट मैच और T20 सबसे संन्यास ले लिया है। आइए हम उनके बारे में आपको कुछ बता देते हैं। युवराज was born on 12th December 1981 in Chandigarh. His nicknames are UV, Sixer King, Maharaja of Indian Cricket. His height is 6 feet 2 inches. Yuvraj was a member of the Indian cricket team in one days between 2000 to 2017. He was the vice captain of the team in the year 2007 to 2008. UV was born in a Sikh Jat family to Jograj Singh and Shabnam Singh. Tennis and roller skating was his favorite sports. He has also won the Under-14 Nationals Roller Skating Championship, but his father threw away the medal and told him to forget skating and concentrate on cricket. He studied at the DAV Public School in Chandigarh. He graduated from DAV College in Punjab University. He had also acted in Punjabi films as a child artist, and the film names were Mehndi Shagnadi and Put Sardar. On 12th November 2015, he got engaged to Hazel Keech and married her on 30th November 2016. Let's have a look on his international cricket career. He played 40 test matches, scoring 1900 runs at an average of 33.92 with 311 50s and top score of 169. He took 9 wickets with the best bowling of 6 for 9. He played 304 one-days, scoring 8,701 runs at an average of 36.55, scoring 14 hundreds and 52 50s. His highest score was 150 and he took 111 wickets with the best figures of 5 for 50. He played 58 T20 internationals and scored 1,177 runs at an average of 28.02. He scored 8 50s. His top score was 77 not out. He has taken 28 wickets and his best was 8 for 17. Yuvraj was also the part of the Under-19 Indian cricket team who won the World Cup. Overall in all, Yuvraj was one of the best all-rounders that India will ever get. We will miss you, UV. We will miss you a lot. Your contribution, your aggression, your 6 sixes that you scored in the 2007 World Cup T20 against England. We wish you all the best for your future career and we again will miss you. इसी के साथ सेगमेंट नंबर 2 की समाप्ति होती है। मैं आज आशीष आपको छोटे से ब्रेक में लेके जा रहा हूँ। ब्रेक के बाद आपको सेगमेंट नंबर 3 सुनवाऊंगा और तब तक के लिए बस छोटा सा इंतजार और सुनते रहिए रेडियो उड़ान, अ फ्लाइट ऑफ लाइफ।
मेरा नाम रिया है। मैं मैंगलोर की रहने वाली हूँ। स्वतंत्र जीवन कौशल प्रशिक्षण में मैंने बास्केट, पेपर मैट, ऊनी चटाई जैसी कई चीजें बनाने की कला सीख ली है।
मित्र ज्योति, जो दृष्टिबाधितों को शिक्षण, प्रशिक्षण, स्वतंत्र जीवन, कौशल प्रशिक्षण एवं रोजगार के अवसर उपलब्ध कराती है।
मेरा नाम संयुक्ता है। मैं बैंगलोर की रहने वाली हूँ। मुझे पढ़ना बहुत पसंद है, लेकिन जब तक मित्र ज्योति के ब्रेल प्रेस से किताबों को पढ़ने का मौका नहीं मिला था, मेरे पास इस आनंद को पाने का कोई साधन नहीं था।
मित्र ज्योति, दृष्टिबाधितों का विश्वसनीय गैर सरकारी संस्थान।
मेरा नाम संजना है। मैं हुबली से एक नौकरी की तलाश में बेंगलुरु आई हूँ। यहाँ सुरक्षित आवाज मेरी जैसी महिला के लिए वरदान है।
आप मित्र ज्योति से संपर्क कर सकते हैं। हमारा फोन नंबर है 08022587623, 22587625। वेबसाइट www.mitrajyoti.org। ईमेल आईडी admin.office@mitrajyoti.org। धन्यवाद।
अब बारी है इस शो के सेगमेंट नंबर 3 की।
Hi guys, today we have a really exciting video for you. We are going to predict who's going to win this year's ICC Cricket World Cup. The Cricket World Cup is one of the biggest events on the planet, just like the Olympics and the FIFA World Cup. This tournament is hosted every 4 years, and this time it is hosted by England and Wales. There are 10 nations participating in this World Cup. We have South Africa, India, Australia, England, New Zealand, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Afghanistan and West Indies. So far we are done with 15 matches in the tournament, and New Zealand is in the lead, followed by England, India and Australia. Now let us have a look at the team stats of each of these countries, their important players and the statistics of these players in ODIs. So we are going to be throwing around a lot of technical jargons related to cricket very soon. Here are a few terms that you need to know about. Batting average. It represents how many runs on average a batsman scores before getting out. The higher the batting average, the better the batsman's ability to score runs without getting out. Next we have bowling economy. This represents the number of runs conceded per over. It is calculated by the number of runs conceded divided by the number of overs bowled. First off, we have South Africa, which is the only African nation that is a part of this tournament. The team is led by their captain, Faf du Plessis, who has a batting average of 45.43. They have a world-class opener, Hashim Amla, and Kagiso Rabada, who is one of the best fast bowlers South Africa has produced. The South African team has shown excellent performance in the last 5 ODIs, and we can expect them to perform similarly in this World Cup as well. India is one of the craziest cricket following nations in the world. Its popularity in cricket is unmatchable. Captain Virat Kohli leads India. He is without a doubt one of the best cricketers in the world. His batting average is close to 60. They also have Rohit Sharma, who is popularly known as the Hitman, and Jasprit Bumrah, who is India's leading strike bowler. India has won 2 of its last 5 ODI matches it played before the World Cup and lost 3. Despite their recent losses, expectations are high for India to perform well in this World Cup. Cricket is one of the popular sports in Australia. Aaron Finch captains a team who has a decent batting average of 39.25. They have some really talented players in the team, such as David Warner and Mitchell Starc. You can see their career stats on the screen. Australia has done significantly well in the last 5 ODIs, where they have won all the 5 matches. From the birthplace of cricket, we have one of the strongest contenders for the World Cup. Team England is led by Eoin Morgan, who has a batting average of 39.32. They have other great players like Joe Root and Ben Stokes. England won the last 4 matches out of 5. With home support, they have a fairly good chance to lift this trophy. Next, we have New Zealand, who are popularly known as the Kiwis. They are being led by Kane Williamson, who has a very good batting average of 46.51. Ross Taylor and Martin Guptill are the other main players in this team. They have won 4 out of the last 5 matches. They have a very high probability of winning this time. Then we have Pakistan, who are captained by Sarfaraz Ahmed. He has a batting average of 46.51. The team also has other good batsmen like Fakhar Zaman and Babar Azam. Their statistics are displayed on the screen. Looking at their previous 5 ODI performances, it seems Pakistan faces an uphill struggle to win this World Cup. Next up in the list, we have another Asian country, Bangladesh. It is being led by Mashrafe Mortaza, who possesses a bowling economy of 4.85. They have a good opener, Tamim Iqbal, and one of the best all-rounders in the world, Shakib Al Hassan. Considering the last 5 ODIs, their performance has not been very satisfactory. Now we will look into a South Asian island country, Sri Lanka. They are being led by their new captain, Dimuth Karunaratne, who has a batting average of 24.93. They also have Kusal Pereira and a world-class pace bowler, Lasith Malinga. Of the last 5 matches, they have lost 3, drawn 1 and won another. Analyzing their stats, it looks like Sri Lanka might have to go through a bit of struggle to win this World Cup. Moving on to our next team, which is Afghanistan, a team which has been playing some good cricket. They are being led by Gulbuddin Naib, who is an all-rounder and has a bowling economy of 5.25. Rashid Khan and Mohammad Nabi are the other good players in the team. Out of the last 5 ODIs, ODI matches, they have won 2, lost 2 and drawn 1. They might be considered as an underdog team, but are still a force to be reckoned with. Finally, hailing all the way from the Caribbean region, we have the West Indies team. Jason Holder captains the team. He has a bowling economy of 5.55 and can bat as well. Chris Gayle and Andre Russell are the two big hitters present in the team. They have performed fairly well in the last 5 ODIs. The Windies have a 50-50 chance of winning this World Cup. Now that we have been introduced to the teams, let's have a look at their ICC ODI rankings. Leading the table, we have Team England, followed by India. In the third position, we have South Africa, followed by New Zealand, Australia, Pakistan, Bangladesh, West Indies, Sri Lanka, and finally Afghanistan. Before we move into predicting who's going to win this year's World Cup, let's look at the results of the last 6 years. In the year 1996, Sri Lanka lifted the trophy. The next 3 consecutive tournaments were won by Australia from 1999 to 2007. In 2011, India won the World Cup, and in 2015, Australia became the champions again. As you can see on the screen, we have the entire schedule of this year's World Cup. It started on May 30th and will go on until July 14th. Each team will play against all the other teams in a round-robin method. The round-robin is a very simple algorithm. It is a cyclic process which is easy to implement. Based on the points scored by each team, the top 4 will qualify to the semi-finals. Before we give out our prediction, we at Simply Learn want to clarify that we are not biased towards any team. The results are purely based on the performances of the teams over the last few years. We'll be using the logistic regression machine learning model to predict the winner. So without any further ado, let's get into the code. We will first start off by importing all the libraries and dependencies. We will be using pandas and numpy for data manipulation and analysis. Then we'll be using matplotlib and seaborn, which is for data visualization. And finally, we will be using the scikit-learn library for building the model using logistic regression. So now let's run this cell. Next, we'll be loading the data sets. We'll be loading the first file into the world_cup variable and use pandas library to read the data set. The second file into the results variable. Let's have a look at both the data sets. This is the first data set. Here we have all the 10 teams and the number of times they have played the World Cup, and this is the number of times they have won it, and these 2 columns represent the number of times they have played the finals and the semi-finals, and finally we have their current ODI rankings. Moving on to our next data set. This is the results data set. It represents all the details of the ODI matches the teams have played through the years 2010 to 2017. Team 1 represents the home country, Team 2 represents the away country, and here we have the winner, and this column represents the margin by which the match was won, and finally we have the location where the match was played. So now let's run this. Next, let's display the head of both the data sets. As you can see, head displays the first 5 rows of the data set. After that, we'll filter the matches played by India and display the results. So here are the first 5 results of the modified table. Let's now create a column to display the details of matches played in 2010 and take it as a reference. So as you can see, we have a new column called match here, and we have filtered out the results for 2010. In the next piece of code, we'll merge the details of the teams participating in this World Cup with their past results, drop the duplicates, and get the count. Let's now display the results of the newly created data frame. While doing feature engineering, we need to delete certain columns from the data set that won't affect the outcome of the prediction process. Here, we'll be dropping the date, margin, and ground columns. So here we have the output of the modified table. Now that we are done with feature engineering, let's start building the model. We are going to assign a label 1 if team 1 won the match and label 2 if team 2 won it, and then check the results. After this, we need to convert the categorical values to continuous inputs. Using model_selection method from scikit-learn library, we will split the data for training and testing. We'll be using 70% data for training and the rest for testing. Let's see the first 5 rows from the final data. Now we are going to train the model using the logistic regression method. Using logistic regression .fit function, we'll pass the xtrain and ytrain variables. To get the accuracy for training set and testing set data, we'll use logreg.score function. So here you can see our model's training accuracy is 68% and test accuracy is 66%. Now we'll add the ICC ranking data and the World Cup fixtures data. Let's have a look at the data sets. This is the ICC rankings data. Here we have all the 10 teams and their respective points. Here we have the fixtures data set. Here we have the entire schedule of the World Cup. The tournament started on the 30th of May and it will go on until the 14th of July. We are going to store the data sets into ranking and fixtures variables respectively. Also, using an empty list pred set, we'll store the results of the league games. Now it's time to create new columns with ranking position for each team and slicing the data set for the first 45 games. We are doing this since there are only 45 league stage matches. As you see, this is the output. After this, we'll run a for loop to add teams to the new prediction data set based on the ranking position of each team. Then we'll convert the list pred set into a data frame and store it in a variable called backup pred set. These are the first 5 results of the list pred set. Then we need to get the dummy variables and add missing columns to the training data set by running a for loop. Here's the output of the teams that are playing in the World Cup for all the matches. In the next piece of code, we'll predict the results of all the league stage matches. So these are the probable winners of all the group matches. Based on our prediction, New Zealand, England, India and South Africa are the 4 teams likely to qualify for the semi-finals. New Zealand will play against India and England will play against South Africa. We will store these teams in the form of a tuple semi. This large block of code will be used to get the result of the semi-finals by creating a user-defined function clean and predict. The function accepts 4 parameters. This is the final step with which we can obtain the result of the winner of the ICC Cricket World Cup 2019. Now we'll call the above defined function and pass the parameters to get the winners of the semi-finals. As you see here, we have New Zealand playing against India and the probable winner being India. Similarly, we have South Africa playing against England and the probable winner being England. So we have the 2 finalists, India and England. We'll store these finalists into a tuple called finals. Finally, we'll call the clean and predict function to know who is winning this World Cup. And there we go, we have England being the probable winner of this World Cup. Although the prediction is favoring England, the previous performance of the teams isn't the only factor that can assure its victory. There are numerous other factors that come into play, such as weather conditions, player injuries, crowd support, team morale and much more. An algorithm alone cannot take into consideration the prerequisites required for a team to win a match. Let's just hope the best team wins.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simply Learn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.
मैं आनंद आचलेकर हूँ, नेशनल एसोसिएशन फॉर द ब्लाइंड इंडिया का मानद सेक्रेटरी हूँ। मैं आप सबका उड़ान चैनल पे स्वागत करता हूँ। नैब इंडिया ये भारत में सबसे पुरानी संस्था है। यहाँ दृष्टिहीनों के लिए एजुकेशन, एम्प्लॉयमेंट,
ये नौकरी अपनी काबिलियत की वजह से मिली है
और पुनर्वसन की सेवा दी जाती है।
नैब इंडिया पर संपर्क करने के लिए आप हमें ईमेल करें hsg@nabindia.info info। आप कॉल कर सकते हैं 022-6683-8637।
और अब बारी है इस शो के सेगमेंट नंबर 4 की, और इस सेगमेंट में मैं आपको 3 क्वेश्चंस पूछूंगा। जो इसका सही जवाब देगा उनका नाम मैं अपने नेक्स्ट शो में अनाउंस करूंगा। जिससे पहले कि मैं आपसे क्वेश्चंस पूछूं, आप मेरा फ़ोन नंबर नोट कर लीजिएगा फ़ोन नंबर है 9999983863। मैं रिपीट करता हूँ 9999983863। आप अपने अपने आंसर्स व्हाट्सएप के थ्रू भेज सकते हैं। प्लीज़ आंसर के साथ अपना नाम जरूर मेंशन कीजिए। तो जिससे पहले कि मैं इस वीक की स्पोर्ट्स क्विज का आगाज करूं, मैं लास्ट वीक पूछे गए क्वेश्चंस, उनके आंसर्स और विनर का नाम अनाउंस कर देता हूं। लास्ट वीक मेरे द्वारा पूछा गया पहला सवाल था कि श्रीलंका ने किस साल वर्ल्ड कप क्रिकेट टूर्नामेंट जीता था। इन विच ईयर श्रीलंका वॉन द वर्ल्ड कप क्रिकेट टूर्नामेंट, एंड द राइट आंसर इज 1996। जी हाँ, 1996 में श्रीलंका ने वर्ल्ड कप क्रिकेट टूर्नामेंट जीता था। मेरा दूसरा सवाल था कि इंडियन सुपर लीग फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट की शुरुआत इंडिया में किस वर्ष हुई थी। इन विच ईयर डिड द इंडियन सुपर लीग फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट स्टार्टेड, एंड द राइट आंसर इज 2013। On 21st October 2013 this tournament was started। और मेरा तीसरा और आखिरी सवाल था कि किस वर्ष और कहां पे अगला वर्ल्ड कप हॉकी टूर्नामेंट होगा। In which year and on which place the next World Cup hockey tournament would be played। ये थोड़ा ट्रिकी क्वेश्चन है क्योंकि अभी इस बात का डिसीजन नहीं हुआ है। FIH ने डिसाइड नहीं किया है कि नेक्स्ट वर्ल्ड कप हॉकी टूर्नामेंट का आयोजन कहां पे होगा, लेकिन फिर भी ये अनुमान लगाया जा रहा है कि अगर वर्ष 2022 में जुलाई के महीने में इस टूर्नामेंट का ऑर्गेनाइज किया जाता है तो जर्मनी, मलेशिया और स्पेन की टीम्स हैं, कंट्रीज हैं इनफैक्ट, जिन्होंने बिड किया हुआ है। एंड इफ दिस टूर्नामेंट टेक्स प्लेस इन 2023 जनवरी, देन इंडिया वुड बी दी प्रेफर्ड वेन्यू। और अब बारी आ गई है इस वीक की स्पोर्ट्स क्विज की। मेरा पहला सवाल है, ऑफ विच कंट्री बुल फाइटिंग इज नेशनल गेम। किस देश का नेशनल गेम बुल फाइटिंग है। मेरा दूसरा सवाल है, हु वॉज द फर्स्ट टेस्ट सेंचुरियन इन इंडियन क्रिकेट। इंडियन क्रिकेट की हिस्ट्री में वो कौन से प्लेयर थे जिन्होंने टेस्ट मैचेस में सबसे पहले सेंचुरी इंडिया के लिए लगाई थी। और मेरा तीसरा और आखिरी सवाल है, who won the first silver medal for an individual event at the Olympics for India। भारत के लिए ओलंपिक्स के अंदर किस खिलाड़ी ने एक इंडिविजुअल स्पर्धा में सिल्वर मेडल जीता है, जीता था इनफैक्ट। तो आपको करना वही है, मेरे तीनों क्वेश्चंस के आंसर्स का सही जवाब और अपना नाम और अपने सिटी का नाम लिखकर मुझे व्हाट्सएप करना है। मैं सबका आंसर जो है, क्वेश्चन के आंसर्स और विनर का नाम नेक्स्ट वीक अनाउंस करूंगा। और अब बारी आ गई है मेरे को इजाज़त लेने की आपसे, यानी कि मैं आरजे आशीष आपको छोड़े जा रहा हूँ उड़ान का चौका, यानी कि 4 सॉन्ग्स बैक टू बैक के साथ। और आपको नेक्स्ट वीक इसी समय इसी दिन दोबारा मुलाकात करूंगा। तब तक अपना ख्याल रखिएगा। शब खैर।
अगर चोट आसानी से लगे तो मदद भी आसानी से मिलनी चाहिए। इसलिए अब से सावलॉन की बोतल आती है नेत्रहीन सहायक ब्रेल मार्किंग के साथ।
गुड़ किने खा लिया, गुड़ वाली चाह किने पीती, बुआ जी दा नाड़ा किने खिंचिया, खिंच के मारी किने सीटी। ओ छड्डो जी छड्डो, जाके पकड़ो वो हलवाई, जिसने गुड़ की बना दी मिठाई, सबको बात है ये समझाई।
ओ गुड़ नालो इश्क मिठा,
जोड़ा बज दिया ने तेरा मैनू जचदा नहीं पीछे पीछे क्यों है घूमता गुड़ ना लो गुड़ ना लो
गुड़ नालों इश्क मिठा गुड़ नालों इश्क मिठा रब्बा लगना किसे नू जावे गुड़ नालों इश्क मिठा सोनी मेरा दिल ले गई कुड़ी मेरी जान ले गई मुझको यार कोई तो बचाए गुड़ नालों इश्क मिठा हाय दिल वाली बात कभी मुझको बता कुड़िए तो एक बारी हंस के तो जा
दिल की न मानो दिल बड़ा बेईमान तुझ पे जाए तो मैं होए बदनाम जावे जावे नहीं हो बोलना गुड़ ना लो गुड़ ना लो
गुड़ नालों इश्क मिठा हाय गुड़ नालों इश्क मिठा रब्बा लगना किसे नू जावे गुड़ नालों इश्क मिठा सोनी मेरा दिल ले गई हाय कुड़ी मेरी जान ले गई मुझको यार कोई तो बचाए गुड़ नालों इश्क मिठा
हैप्पी बन गया बार का टेंडर डीजे है अपना पर अंदर आज तो सारे डांस करेंगे बेस बढ़ा के करते म्यूजिक हाय कहाँ था साले जब भी पाले हाथ मिला ले बंदी देखी हाही बाही भूल गया तो अब ना भाई दे जो भी
When one is blind, cuts and bruises appear out of nowhere. Just like this ad. I know, because I am blind too. Hi, I am Ekinath, and I'm here to tell you that Savlon Antiseptic now comes in a Braille bottle. Now let's get back to the music.
25 साल की अपनी यारी सच्ची सोचा
थोड़े मोटे पैक बना चाहे जितनी मर्जी पाओ है ओ हैंगओवर की जनता ना कर सीधा बोतल मुंह से लगा चक अज ना शर्मा पूरी बोतल भी गया वर्मा वे छड़ दे हो ना कॉन्शियस अज पीने से नहीं डरना अज ना कोई डेडलाइन विस्की रेड वाइन बेस्ट टाइम पहन के चाहे जीन पजामा अपनी बोतल आप लाना
आज रात को सोना नहीं है शॉट पिलाऊं रोना नहीं है गल्ला रे है मम्मी डैडी आज ही होले होना जितना हो अबे बिन बुलाए आया है तो आजा साले तो के बदले जान निकाले किसने कितनी भी है भाई तेरे जो भी बच्ची याद नहीं अपनी गिनती कच्ची सोचा
फर्राटे वाला फैन, खर्राटे मारे मैन, उड़ जा प्यारे चादर में क्यों पैर पसारे। फर्राटे वाला फैन, खर्राटे मारे मैन, उड़ जा प्यारे चादर में क्यों पैर पसारे। सूरज आथम का है, सपना एक चमका है, घूमी गाड़ी की सुई फेंक निकालो कान से रुई। करना क्या है ये किसको पता है, और जिसको पता है वो करता कहाँ है। तो ओले ओले सबको जगाओ, उठाओ और कहो गुड मॉर्निंग, मरम्मत की जरूरत है। गुड मॉर्निंग, अरे निकला ये मुहूर्त है। गुड मॉर्निंग, सपने सारे वो सच में बदलने चलो। गुड मॉर्निंग, खिड़की दरवाजे खोलो तो। गुड मॉर्निंग, नई हवा से मिलो तो। गुड मॉर्निंग, चाहे दिल जो भी कह जाने कर जाने दो, कर जाने दो।
Is this ad interrupting your music? Just like phones keep interrupting my life? Hi, I'm Mansi. I'm blind. And I'm here to tell you that Savlon Antiseptic now comes in Braille bottle. Thank you. Now you can enjoy your music.
कर बीता समा पुराना चल चले, सुना है मिलने को आया नया जमाना। चल चले के सबको है अब ये बताना, डरना क्या है ये जो भी नया है। समझ में जो आए तो आए, मजा है।
धीमे से कानों में फुसफुसाओ या चिल्लाओ और कहो गुड मॉर्निंग।
लो करनी हमें जरूरत है।
गुड मॉर्निंग, ये सोच खूबसूरत है। गुड मॉर्निंग, सपने सारे वो सच में बदलने चलो। गुड मॉर्निंग,
खिड़की दरवाजे खोलो तो।
गुड मॉर्निंग,
नई हवा से मिलो तो।
गुड मॉर्निंग, चाहे दिल जो भी कह जाने कर जाने दो, कर जाने दो। उठो, हुआ है सवेरा, जागे मन मेरा। हुआ है सवेरा, जागे मन मेरा मेरा। हुआ है सवेरा, जागे मन मेरा। उठो, जागो, उठो, come on, उठो। अखियां देखो रह जाने दे, कहना है जो कह जाने दे। तेरे ख्यालों में बीते रातें, दिल मेरा मांगे एक ही दुआ। तू सामने हो और करूं मैं बातें, लम्हा रहे यूं ठहरा हुआ। पहले तो कभी यूं मुझको ना ऐसा कुछ हुआ, दीवानी लहरों को जैसे साहिल मिला। एक लड़की को देखा तो ऐसा लगा, एक लड़की को देखा तो ऐसा लगा। ओ मेरे सोनिया वे छड़ सारी गलियां में, नाल तेरे तुर चलिया मैं। ले चलूं मुझको दुनिया से तू दूर। चोरी चोरी जद तेनू तकिया मैं, खुद को संभाल न सकिया मैं। चढ़ गया सजना तेरा ये फितूर, रंग जानी वे
जानी ले मर जानी रात कहनी जो थी कह दे वो एक लड़की को देखा तो ऐसा लगा एक लड़की को देखा तो ऐसा लगा एक लड़की को देखा तो ऐसा लगा
हेलो दोस्तों, मैं मंचले मनीष लेकर आए आपके लिए कॉमेडी शो, कॉमेडी का क्रोकोडाइल। तभी वो हमारा सिलेंडर उठा के ले जाते हैं। वो आके कहते हैं, भाई और बहनों, सब्सिडी का बोझ सरकारी खजाने पे बढ़ रहा है, इसलिए सिलेंडर सब्सिडी छोड़ दो। मैं बोलिया, मोदी जी अपने सीए से ध्यान से चेक करवाओ, वो सब्सिडी का नहीं वर्ल्ड टूर का बोझ होगा। तो इसी तरह हमेशा हंसने के लिए आप सुनते रहिए कॉमेडी का क्रोकोडाइल, संडे शाम 7 बजे ओनली ऑन रेडियो उड़ान, अ फ्लाइट ऑफ लाइफ।
राहुल राहुल 8 बज गए हैं, खाना लग गया है, जल्दी आओ।
ओपो मम्मी, 9 तो बजने दो ना, तब खाना खा लेंगे।
8 बज गए हैं, अब पढ़ ले कुछ।
पापा 9 बजे।
फैमिली में ये हो क्या गया है, सभी 9 बजे की रट लगा रहे हैं।
अरे मैडम, अब तो ये हर संडे होगा, क्योंकि उड़ान टॉप मिक्स अब 7 बजे नहीं बल्कि 8 बजे आएगा। तो बाकी कामों का अपॉइंटमेंट तो 1 घंटा आगे किससे की जाएगा।
उड़ान टॉप मिक्स अनोखे अंकित के साथ एवरी संडे 8 PM ऑन योर रेडियो उड़ान, अ फ्लाइट ऑफ लाइफ। हैप्पी लिसनिंग।
मेरा टॉवल कहाँ पर पड़ा हुआ है?
महात्मा गांधी, जिन्हें हम राष्ट्रपिता के नाम से भी जानते हैं,
यार तो
भारतीय राजनीति
डेली पढ़ता रहता है, कभी कंप्यूटर पे भी पढ़ लिया कर, तभी तो तुम लोगों के नंबर नहीं आते।
मैं तो भैया दोनों से पढ़ता हूँ, लेकिन ज्यादा मजा मुझे ब्रेल पढ़ने से ही आता है।
हमको नहीं मजा आता ब्रेल से। यार अभी एग्जाम देने जाना है, तो मैं फटाफट से एक बार एक लुक ले लेता हूँ। शिट, ये कंप्यूटर क्यों नहीं चल रहा मेरा? ओ ये कंप्यूटर क्यों नहीं चल रहा?
अबे कंप्यूटर कहाँ से चलेगा, लाइट चली गई है।
उफ, अब मैं कैसे पढ़ूं?
काश आपने समय पर ब्रेल सीख ली होती तो आज इतनी परेशानियों का सामना न करना पड़ता। ब्रेल दृष्टिबाधितों के लिए उतनी ही महत्वपूर्ण और आवश्यक है जितनी कि टेक्नोलॉजी। ब्रेल इज अ की टुवर्ड्स इंडिपेंडेंट लाइफ फॉर द ब्लाइंड।
रेडियो उड़ान द्वारा जनहित में जारी।